What's up? How's it going, everybody? I am back at it again, making some dragon models. So I was testing out, like just before this stream, I was testing out like this software I discovered just this morning called Live. Um, Basically, it's like a way to insert a VRM model into something like Beat Saber. At first, I thought you needed like a really complicated SDK to do that. But turns out you don't. Live kind of does it for you. And I was testing it out, and I got Lore the Dragon in there, or Mobian Lore in there. I'm just gonna call him Mobian Lore. I think that's less. I think that's less confusing for people. But yeah, I got Mobian Lore in there, and it turns out he's. I didn't realize just how big his model actually is. Like he's huge because they have some default models in there that are for basic sized, like some basic human looking models. And I tried to put one. I tried to put Lore the Mobian Lore in there, and he was like, he looked like he was 12 feet tall, and I need to adjust him to make it work. But it looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be really fun. Oh, Flippy sees my avatar on my TV screen, and he's like, "What is that? What is that?" Hang on. I wish you guys could see him. I'm going to scare him. I'm going to be like, "Arr." He's like looking at the TV screen right now. I'm like, "Wah, wah, wah." I like trying to like jump at him. Wah, wah. Okay, it's not working. He's not amused. He's a very brave cat. Anyways, I need to get to work. Let's get to work. We're back working on Kinua. We're gonna be also adding some that lantern she was mentioning the other day. She got like a little lantern hanging off the tip of her tail. So Liv helps you get your avatar into Beat Saber? Yes. It works with Beat Saber and a lot of other VR games too, not just Beat Saber. Let me see. I'm gonna set myself up. Damn it. Stop rolling. There. That's good enough. Good enough for me. And it's spelled live without an E, so it's like just L-I-V. And if you got a VR, it works with VRM, so it won't work with the VR chat model. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I'm gonna try to get it to work later tonight. I didn't really have time to do it today. But I'm hoping to get it done before the subathon. I'd love to be able to stream with the Obi and Lauren, Ragnarok and whatnot. Okay, so last time we managed to get a good base for Kinua here. Got her hair done. I just got warmed up. Oh jeez. You guys are gonna kill me if we play. Let's see. What was the thing I was gonna work on next? Oh god, her. I guess we better just get it out of the way, huh? Let's get in that mouth. It's okay. I've gotten pretty good at these. We'll just get close to killing you. Oh, great. That makes me feel so much better. Let's see how many gonna need. Gonna need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I'm the one that'll randomly pull you into harder levels. I'm sure that's going to be so much fun and not exhausting at all. I'll manage. I'll manage. I'm getting good. I'm practicing. But I gotta say though, like my wrists have been killing me. Like absolutely killing me. Or specifically my right wrist, because that's the one that I have really bad carpal tunnel on. Your title says Ragnarok? I thought I just changed it. I changed that like 2 seconds ago. It should still. Well, dang. Use forearms and wrists. I probably should. It's just hard because like I'm used to using wrists for drums because I used to play the quads. So like my muscle memory is telling me use my wrists, but I know that's probably not the best idea whenever you don't actually have a drum to hit. You know, it's different when you have a drum, an actual drum to hit. But when you're just, you know, swinging at the air, it's apparently really bad on your wrists. Or I can just get a wrist wrap too. That'd probably be it. My carpal tunnel is already really bad, so like that's why I can't really do 2D art anymore because it just hurts my carpal tunnel too bad. I mean, I can, but I just not for very long. I imagine all the time I spend on the computer isn't really helping. Oh, damn it. Stop it. Really, Beat Saber's not as bad. Um, when it comes to the pain, it's really because Beat Saber's a lot more arm intensive. You know, you do need to move your arms to play Beat Saber. You don't like, but with Ragnarok, which is what I play more often, um, you do have to. It is a lot of wrist action in there. I feel like an old man complaining about my wrists. Like this, like of all things that could have fucked me up as an like that I've done in my life. You know, the fucking mixed martial arts, the sports. Out of all those things, this is what's gonna fell the dragon is carpal tunnel. Who would have thought? I mean, I understand. I know that it's hard. I know that Beat Saber is hard. I just know that it's not as hard on your wrists. Or at least on my wrists. I don't know about your wrists. I don't know your wrists. Like, if I had to say which game is the harder game, I'd say Beat Saber is technically the harder game because you can actually fail songs in Beat Saber, but you can't fail songs in Ragnarok. It's not a game where you fail. It's a game just where you just fail to get the high score. You know what I mean? That's all you really lose out on. No music? Wait, is there not music playing right now? Why is there no music? Where my music at? Oh. Why is there no music? There is a no-fail modifier. Yeah, I know, but I feel bad turning that on. Well, I got my microphone. Where the heck's my music? There it is. Found it. Have that on a lot. No shame. No shame. Like, if it's provided for me, I guess I should use it. Honestly, I really should, just because, like, whenever I'm streaming, I don't want everyone just to be like, oh shit, he failed the song again. I'd rather it just, like, play through the whole song. It's one thing if you're trying to challenge yourself, but I think that, for the most part, you really want the song to play all the way through. You know, honestly, I don't even know why I complain about, like, making the mouth anymore, because it's just not even a problem anymore. It's just gotten to a point where it's so easy. It used to be a pain in the ass, but I think I've got it pretty well, a good process down. Like, this is it, you know, mouth's done. For the most part, just gotta sculpt it out a little. Practice makes perfect, that's true. Or in my case, practice makes good enough. Perfection's for suckers. Get the teeth and tongue? Thank you, I probably would have. Let's see, what kind of tongue does she have? You have pork tongue? I don't know. I don't imagine so. She doesn't look like she'd have a forked tongue. She got some fangs, but... I'm trying to think what kind of teeth should give. Yeah, I'm gonna give her gums. No, I don't have a forked tongue. Okay, good. Good. Good to know. Hey, Keen, how's it going? We just gave you a mouth. Or the inside of your mouth. Now you can vor people. Congratulations. We're gonna make some teeth now. Let's see. Oops. I don't do the tongue thing. Where is Eddie Murphy? I haven't seen him in anything in years. Is he alive? I think the last thing I remember seeing him in was the last Shrek movie. I miss him. Got a fireball ready for you. Ready to catch it? What does that mean? Wait, where's the blender? Had he been out of the spotlight? I know, you would think he would, like, I don't know, maybe he's retired or something. Maybe he's just done. Or he's like, you know what? I think Donkey was it. I don't think I could ever match my own performance there. You ready? You ready? Wait, did anyone smell smoke? Wait, this is a fire dragon cave. I almost forgot. I'm gonna try to catch it. I'm gonna catch it in my teeth. Ah.
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
Well, I definitely caught that in my teeth and the rest of my body. Ow. Yeah, I got a lot of latency on my streams. I don't know why. Who are we talking about? Hey, Gal. Well, we were just talking about Eddie Murphy. They were like, where did he go? Just wondering if he was still alive. I need to friend you in VR chat? Yes, you do. I think I'm still Lore Dragon in VR chat too. I'm pretty sure. I haven't been in VR chat in a minute, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, there's got to be some time for that. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I guess I accidentally had that selected. Let's see. Mouths are always one of the hardest things for me. Not just, like, they're not hard to model anymore, not as much as they used to be, but I always kind of struggle getting them to look the way I want them to. Definitely my biggest struggle. Like, I've gotten better. Like, the model I'm using right now doesn't exactly have a mouth that I'm super proud of. Like, the tracking's good, but the model itself, or like the mouth itself, is just not very pretty. I need to update this model big time. I took it on the jaw. That's right, you popped me in the chops with a fireball. Took it on the chin. Always want your gums to be like right next to your mouth. That's one of the biggest mistakes I've made with models in the past, is that like in this one right here, I used to have it really bad where like the gums were like not exactly hugging the cheeks of the mouth. And that didn't really look too good. Like this is actually the better version. Make the rear gums bigger than or wider than the front gums because those where the thicker teeth are. Need to update your mouth. Yeah, I gotta call the plastic. I am my own plastic surgeon. That is true. You save a lot on plastic surgery whenever you can just do it yourself. What if there's a VC face command you can toggle to open the jaw wide? Well, I do have that. Or I used to have that whenever I used to have regular tracking. I just don't know if I have it still rigged on this model or not. Oh wait, I do have it for fire breath. Hang on. Now that I'm using just Vignon for and I don't use VC face anymore. I was able to drop it entirely for Vignon, but let's see. I think I can do fire breath now natively in Vignon. Let's chat command. No, not a chat command. Need a hotkey. Hotkey, there we go. Hotkey. Control Shift F. And then we will trigger a blend shape? Or an animation? Let's see. Yeah, let's try blend shape and see what happens. Alright, we take a blend shape, connect it. There we go. Oh. How do I turn it off? I can't stop! Ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. Got it. It still looks a little janky because I never got around to fixing it. Oh, that was awful. Oh, the mouth's opening too. I need to change the smooth multiplier because it's not opening fast. It's opening too fast. It's like okay, still too slow. Let's get like a 0.1. Maybe 0.15. Yeah. Had to put out the fire. What you got, Cal? Did you ever see that thing where dog owners tossing their dogs into beds and they come back to get thrown again? Yes. What do you ask? Want to replicate that? Yeah, who gets to be the dog? Oh, I'm the dog. It's always a good time with Cal in the house. Really don't need it. Now you get the Yeeties, yeah. Ow. My wrists. Oh, they sting. Again. I wonder if I made that like one channel point, if I'm just gonna be like constantly getting yeeted. That'd be funny. You know, that'd be a fun thing to do for the subathon, where like, if you gift 5 subs, you can make one animation cost like 1 channel point, so it just gets spammed for 10 minutes. Like someone could be like, make yeet 1 channel point for 10 minutes. That'd be fun. It'd be chaotic. Or lift the cooldown on the command for a time. That's a good idea too. Lots of fun things that we can do for the subathon. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I needed.
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
I can't wait to play a horror game. I can't wait to play a horror game with you guys, and then I end up getting like, I'm like super scared because something spooky's about to happen, and then out of nowhere, BAM! Get hit with a fireball. Why is this not merging? That should be merging. Huh. Whatever. Right now, she just got gums. She's like a. This is Kinyu after she's lost all of her teeth. She just got gums. Give us a gummy smile. Alright, we're gonna give you a good smile here. That you actually have lips and not just like paper thin like layer of skin for lips. lips, let's get some cheeks. See. Just some sharp curved teeth. We can do that. You're at the lore dentist now, and we're gonna give you some lore dentist teeth. Oh. Actually got another commission today on Fiverr. My second one ever. Which is, you know, great, getting business from Fiverr, but, you know, again, it's like, don't get paid until it's done, so I'm probably gonna be, as soon as Kinney was done, I'm probably gonna start working double time. Like, I'm gonna be doing, this model, or I'm gonna be doing the twins and that model at the same time. And then getting started on Drax. Because Drax has his model coming in pretty soon, too. Need to find some worlds? Yeah, do that. Because I honestly don't know my way around... I don't know my way around VR chat very well. Not really. So that would be very helpful. We could find some, like, worlds to hang out in. Like, preferably something like private, obviously, but I'll just make, like, a private instance. The last thing I need is some, like, troll popping into our little meetup on stream and then just starts, like, screeching the N-word over and over again or something. Get me banned. Let's insert your first teeth. There's a VR version of Cards Against Humanity. Now that would be fun. That could be very fun. These might be a bit too big. Let's make these smaller. I want there to be 2 teeth up front. Or, yeah, 4 teeth up front and then the fangs. Or the bottom fangs, I can't remember what they're called. Canines? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know dragon anatomy very well. I don't have my, I didn't take dragon anatomy class. I skipped it. Canine is another word for dog. I think, yeah, there's that, and then there's like the canine for the teeth too. I just can't remember which ones are the actual canine teeth. Whoops. Dragons sure got a lot of teeth, don't they? Here we have our molars, I believe, or like the dragon equivalent of the molar. Yo, our design. What's going on? Hey, Metroid Prime. Hell yeah, Metroid Prime's great. Love how your teeth now look better than mine. There we go. A pretty smile. Oh yes, it is coming along pretty well. Now we'll make some matching teeth go right down here. That way you can make the pog face. Remastered Dead Space comes out soon? Oh yeah, it does, don't it? Alright, y'all are gonna flip out when y'all see this. Oh wait, before I do that, I should have done this beforehand. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. I made them from cones. I was gonna say I needed to UV unwrap them, but they're just teeth. You know, whenever they UV unwrap these, they just come out looking like little flat discs. And since they're just solid colors, this is a good enough unwrap for what we need. I used to make teeth from cubes, which I don't know why. There's no good reason to make teeth from cubes at all. Unless you're like one of those square purists who are like, you can only make models out of squares. If you have any triangles, then you're a hack. No, not true. I used to believe that, so I know how they think. Check it out. Let's flip them over. Let's see, does she have more of an overbite or an underbite? Because we can make it like an underbite that has like the bottom fangs forward, or we can make it a slight overbite where the upper teeth are forward. I adjusted my phone and now I look like I'm looking up. Leave it up to you. I've always been partial to the overbite. And now we can adjust them from there. Yeah, I've always been more partial to the overbite. Yeah, this may be one of the best mouths, or one of the best sets of teeth I've made in a long time. I can definitely see like the drastic improvement I made when it comes to fangs. It's just night and day compared to the old ones. There we go. Now let's give her a smile. There's a toothy grin. Alright, I need to, like, adjust myself here. I'm like, wait, I don't know why I look so huge. Like, I look like I'm just looking up to the sky. There we go. She looks like she has a very excited smile right now because, like, it just looks like she's, like, very excited. It's just a straight up toothy grin. Give her some upper lips too. Alright, let's put her back in a neutral face. It's kind of like we're zipping up a bag. Like you're zipping up your luggage. Yeah, a Ziploc bag. There's a sandwich in there. Here's my lunch. Alright. Oh man, and I almost forgot again. Damn it. I have a habit, Kinua, of always forgetting to do the tongue. Always forget. At least it's not a... Or like I don't forget by the time I deliver it. I just like, I'm always just like just about ready to export it to Unity and get it ready for porting. And then next thing you know, I just next thing you know, I'm sitting here having to model the tongue after the entire rest of the model is done. Dang. Might be a little big. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, no. There we go. There. Now we have teeth and tongue. Looking good. She's almost ready. UV unwrapping. Now the wings. The moment we've all been waiting. So to start off with the wings, we're going to divide them up into 3 parts. We've got the actual limb of the wing, which is what you eat whenever you eat chicken wings, which would be this part right here. Right here. We're gonna include this all in one section. And then we're going to have 2 layers, one for this chunk, or one with this layer of feathers, and then one for this layer. So we're gonna start Forgot how to delete annotations there for a second. So let's start. Meant to be right behind him. That seemed like a pretty good origin point for your wings. I don't know why my camera's messing with me. Like a plane. Yeah, you're an airplane. You're in that one anime where the dragons are actually just jets that eat their pilots. Oh, that went the wrong direction. Your parents say you could be anything. I want to be an airplane. Not a pilot. I want to be the airplane. Oop. Me pretending to be one didn't end well. Oh no. Planes have it made, man. They don't even have to try. They just have to sit there and then people just walk into their mouths. They're just so well fed. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I don't know why my head's not moving anymore. Great, there we go. We kind of have to make her look like she's got chicken wings for a second. She's got little chicken wings. All right. And yeah, flaming hot. Yeah, I like honey barbecue. We're gonna make some honey barbecue wings. Pizza Hut's honey barbecue wings are top tier wings. Can't be competed with. Beyond anything else. All right, so to start off with, we're gonna need several feathers here. Now I'm hungry. Let's see, what's our polycalc set? Oh yeah, that ain't bad. We've got a pretty decent poly count here, sitting at about 28,000. I think we got a lot of room to work with here for these wings. How do I want to? But I'm still kind of like on the fence on how I want to approach it, because like I am wanting to experiment a little bit with how I make feathered wings, because I've done it before, but I want to see if there are other ways. Okay, what we'll do is we will add one small layer of feathers right there. Alright, this is how we get our wings, or our feathers, to lay out nice and pretty. We're going to start with make just a few. We're going to make a couple of, like a little bit of a finger kind of thing right here, the first layer. And we're basically going to lay these out in a similar fashion to how we did the hair. And what we can do is we can shrink and grow every layer of feathers here until we get them looking how we want. And this is not going to be permanent. This is just going to be what we use as a placeholder, and then whenever we're ready to convert it to mesh, that's when we can make some more finer adjustments. What that's meant to be right there. Ever had days where you don't know what to do? Every day. Every single day. But you should play Metroid, because Metroid's awesome. Just not feeling it, then RimWorld. Point. Yeah, she's got the right idea. There we go. Something's not right. That's what it was. I want them to overlap a little bit. Hey. I'm Anthro, and I T-pose on you for dominance. Oh yeah, I forgot to. For this model, I have to turn off eye bones because my eyes will pop out of my head. You are intimidated? Good. Good. You should be afraid of my anthro form. Be afraid. This model's a little more cursed than the other ones. Praise the sun. Man, you all make me want to play Elden Ring. I think it's been enough time. I need to get back. I want to play that again. Or specifically, I want to stream it again. Now that I've beaten it once on my own, I feel confident enough to go through it on stream. Alright, there's layer number 1 of our feathers. But all we gotta do to make the next layer is pull it out. Finagle with the second curve. We'll get exactly what we need. There's DLC for Elden Ring coming out. Ooh! Should play Elden Ring sometime. I might. I was thinking about doing it for the subathon too. Alright, now we put on the final layer, which gives the wings their shape. There. Made the middle layer too big. Think I'll play RimWorld? Go for it. Ouch. Yeah, here we go. Since we're on the last layer here, I think we can make these a lot longer. Alright, there we go. That just about does it for the base of the wings. Now we just need to adjust them just slightly so that they're not literally as flat as paper. Right now they're as flat as paper. All we do for that is we slightly rotate them like that. Now from whatever angle you look at them at, they'll look 3D. Same thing to the second layer. Flip flap. Yep, it's your flip flap. The second layer is above first, or above the third, and then we actually make a copy of the middle layer and we put it beneath. So we have a second layer, or the middle layer on top and a middle layer on the bottom. So that when we're ready to adjust these feathers, they will look fuller, much fluffier this way. If we didn't do that, then you would only see the third layer, or the last layer of feathers. I hope Junior's behaving himself. If Junior's ever behaving himself, that's when I start to get worried. Because I know something really fucked up's going on if Junior is behaving himself. Like something really fucked up is happening. Really? Oh yeah, that means he's up to something. He's scheming if he's doing, if everything's quiet on the home front. He's scheming. He's ready to commit some genocide. And not the good kind of genocide. Is any genocide good? Yes. Only genocide of people that annoy me. Or the genocide of the people who used to eat my food out of the fridge in college, even though I had it clearly marked as my food. That's a good genocide. A just one as well. Got it. Oh, it's because I gotta duplicate this layer too. Alright, and then whenever we get to a later stage, when we're getting ready to finalize some of this stuff, we're going to convert this into a mesh, and we are going to do some fine-tuning on the wings. Like, we'll take some of these feathers that ended up really, really big, and we'll shrink them down, make them a little skinnier, make some gaps between them. Genocide of bad books. Yes, genocide for all the people who made movies I didn't like. And books. And wrote books I didn't like, yeah. But yes, this is how we get the base of the wings. And then we don't have to do it a second time. We just mirror modifier. Hit that mirror modifier and put it on the body for all of them. Let's see what she looks. That is lovely. That's looking lovely. I think I might shrink down her chicken wings a little bit, though. I think they turned out a little... She's a little too swole. She been lifting them wing weights. Let's see, what else? Now we can do some more detail work. Let's give her some nostrils so that she can smell things. Because what's the point of living if you can't smell your own farts? So she can smell flowers. Well, different tastes, I guess. No joke, though. I actually lost my sense of smell whenever I got COVID about a year ago, and it never quite came back, even when I got better. I still have a sense of smell, but it's very weak. And like, if my allergies act up at all, I can't smell anything. It's just completely gone. couldn't really recover. Not really. No, it just never came back. Does food taste still? Yes. Thank God I didn't lose my sense of taste. That would have really hurt. You know, like I've learned to kind of live without it because like I've lived with allergies my whole life, so like I'm used to not having the ability to smell very well. But man, if I would have lost the ability to taste my chicken wings, that's it, man. That'd be it. I'm rebooting at that point. God, I didn't lose my sense of taste, man. There is our nostril. I was wondering, like, why is the hair so blocky? It doesn't have a subdivision surface on it. Now it looks pretty. Oh, probably shouldn't do that. That's better. What's next? Oh yeah, she has a boop to snoot now. Or a snoot to boop. Claws. Because what's the point of living? Can't scratch your butt. Who's gonna do it for you? My wife wouldn't scratch my butt for me. She doesn't truly love me. Do you think your wife would like a dragon model of her own? She has a Loch Ness Monster model. I got it for her birthday. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick. Yeah, she really liked it. The year before, I commissioned some art for her for a Loch Ness Monster PNG, and now that I got better at modeling, I was able to actually make it. Here she is. Hopefully it renders. Glad that mods exist. Oh yeah, me too. It makes Skyrim playable. Here she is. Looking all sweet. Let me see if I can get her to... No, it would be a pain in the butt. But yeah, she's got the same AR kit face tracking that your model and my model have. Quick boop it. Yeah, better boop it now. Yeah. He loved it. He was a big fan of The Water Horse growing up. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but she wanted to base her design off of that. I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. Pretty happy with it. Looks really cute. Thank you. What was I doing? Oh yeah, claws. Oh yeah, she was squealing when she got the model. She loved it so much. Whenever we adopt, I'm probably gonna make them a model too. I'm wondering like what our kids are gonna be into, you know? Are they gonna be Sonic nuts like their foster dad, or are they gonna be like more into, I don't know, anime? Who knows? She got them long nails. I need pretty nails. True. That is true. It's fascinating to watch. Yeah, it's really going to start coming together now. This is the part where she starts to really look like herself, you know? We'll give her some just tiny claws. Right here. Basically, just this. Just enough to poke out. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot. Part. And it's a 5-pronged tail, right, like this? Just wanted to double check before I did it. I don't even know what happened here. Can open up like, oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what that was about. Okay. I'll layer them on top of each other, and then whenever we add in the wing controls so that the wings can open and close, I'll have it set to open along with the wings. I don't know what it's called either, but I get what you mean. It's kind of like in How to Train Your Dragon.
Welcome!
Ooh. Ow! Welcome, Foxy and Art, to the Lore Cave. I'm the Lord Dragon. I'm a 3D modeler by day, dragon by night. If you like dragons or 3D modeling, please stick around. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. I could have just left that alone. We will now add the little thingy. Little special tail. Actually. Okay. Got it. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to make a few duplicates of it. Right here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So now there are 5 duplicates of it, all sitting right on top of each other. But whenever it gets time to rig it, we're going to make it so that they can all pop out right. Like this. A shorter tip on the end? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Real quick. It is a little. Okay. I think I understand now. Okay, what's next? Let's see. Okay. I think it's time to start adding in some of the modeling bits, or some of the modeled in bits of hair. Not gonna be a ton. There's gonna be some. Like I decided that we're gonna use hair cards so that the hair can look more fine. Because if we didn't use hair cards, the hair would look really thick. And it would also save us on some polygons. Save us a lot of polygons. So right around here, we're gonna use hair cards while the rest of the body is gonna be covered in the fur shader. So we'll pick out a few places where the hair is a little bit thicker than the rest of the body. Namely, right here on the elbows, the booty, top of the tail. And we'll go from there. But actually, before we can do fur cards, we actually need to get the base colors down first. And have him or her ready for texture painting. Colors are always the final part. It's close to the end. Before, like, other than rigging and porting, yeah, usually the colors will come first. We do need to add the colors before we add the fur cards, though. just because of how the way that fur cards are painted. It'll be really hard to tell. You can't, because the way that we paint them is like a PNG, you know how like it has a background, like a removable background. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take one face, like right around where we want it to go, like right here. We pull this face out, and then on this fur card, this card, we're gonna paint a hair texture by hand, and we're gonna paint an alpha map so that it actually removes the bits that we, like, kind of like removes the background on just this one face right here. So it'll give the illusion of having 3D hair particles or 3D hair coming out of this when it's actually 2D hair, but from every angle it's gonna look 3D. That's how they do realistic looking hair in video games. They don't actually model every single hair follicle, they just use hair cards. But for renders and stuff, they'll use particle hair. Alright, let's go ahead and get her UV unwrapped. This is actually going to be a very easy model to UV unwrap, just by the nature of it being noodly. Cut off all of the limbs. Right there. Separate the head. A very specific line that I'm trying to get to here that's kind of hard to read. There. Does she have a different color? What we're doing here, it's called UV unwrapping. So we're gonna, imagine like every single one of these faces is a piece of paper, and they're all stuck together. In order to paint on it, we need to flatten all of these pieces of paper onto a 2D surface and then that we can paint on. But Blender doesn't always know how to flatten it all out, so we have to give it instructions by marking these seams. So these red lines are going to be where it cuts. Think of it like we're taking something and we're taking an object and we're cutting it in very strategic places so that whenever it unwraps, it'll unwrap into a fairly flat surface. Gotta start naming my my objects here. I don't get confused. I'm back to my true self. Whoops, not flaws, claws. Got done with Steel Path mission? What's Steel Path mission? Hey Drax, how's it going? Check out these wings. We're getting ready to texture paint everything. Happy I chose anime as I am too. I think it looks really good on her. It's gonna look really good with the fur textures too. Hide. Feathers they're pretty easy to paint. They just all look the same, basically. Steel parts of the thing in Warframe? Oh, it's a Warframe thing. You're just floating head, yeah. You want to see something really cursed is whenever I hide the face and you're just teeth and eyes. Now that is as God intended. No. Let's see. I think that oh wait, no. One more very important thing I actually do have to hide that for a second. I have to unwrap the body. Just one seam right down the center. That'll work. I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it for the body. So now we can just go here, hit unwrap. We We go to UV editing and we take a look at the UVs to make sure that they came out okay. They did not. What is this? What am I missing? Oh, the legs. Got to unwrap the legs. Oh, the seam didn't go. That's why. It's so strange to see the layers. Yeah. See it all laid out. Dew clog on it. Kind of got a look. Looking at. Added that extra loop. Is it? Oh, the arms. Yeah, I just straight up didn't unwrap the arms at all. Arms and legs, who needs to unwrap those? It's not important, is it? It's not extremely important. These front legs when you have hand legs. Oh, hind legs. I was like, hip. They're both hands and legs. The best part of the dragon is the liver. It's a delicacy. Okay. So these should all be, they can be really weird looking shapes, but they just have to be flat. And it looks like we got them. I don't know why they all cramped up into one area, though. Oh, it's because I didn't separate the tail from the body. Which is usually a good idea. No reason to have one piece that's this long. Do it again. That's better. So the goal is to get these as packed in as possible with as little space between them as you can get. Reason for that is because whenever we have a 4K texture that's, 4096 pixels by 4096 pixels, it needs to figure out how to distribute those pixels over this 3D surface, like wrapping it completely around. And any space between here is going to be wasted. It's going to be wasted pixels. So you want to be able to capitalize on as much of that as possible. Otherwise, you could have a 4K texture that's going to end up looking like a 2K texture or a 1K texture. No matter how good you paint. Let's see. I got a little handy dandy tool here that packs it for me. I don't got to pack it myself. Probably going to give her probably only going to need a 2K texture for her though, because she doesn't have a ton of tiny details all over her. The hair isn't really going to be that much. Isn't going to need that much. Like if she had a whole bunch of like really precise tattoos or like really precise stripes all over her body, I might spring for a 4K texture. But even then, I don't even know if that's not really going to be necessary. If it's not necessary, best just to not do it. That way, it takes up less resources on your computer to run her. All right. That packed it in real nice and tight all in one side so that we might be able to use this other side just for the hair. Now the hair we probably are gonna want. Well, actually, I might have a different plan for the hair. So mine's gonna have 4K? Maybe. It depends. If you have a decent computer, and by decent I mean like an RTX 2070 at the least, then you should be able to run a 4K textured model as long as I don't go too crazy on the poly count. The music's a little cutty today, huh? Let's see what's going on with that. Well, that just cut it off entirely. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you'd be able to handle a 4K texture, and it would make it a lot easier. Because you can take a 2K texture and make it look 4K. It's possible. It's just harder. Let's see. So that is how the body is going to be packed in. Nice and tight. It better handle it. Yeah, it will. Well, it's not so much just the model by itself, but like being able to run VTubing software on top of OBS, on top of a video game. Because like, if I wanted to, I mean, it's not really necessary, but if I wanted to make like an 8K texture and put it on a model that had like 400,000 polygons, which would be 4 times, well, that'd probably be like 8 times the amount of polygons I have on this dragon right now. I could run that, and my computer would probably be fine. But if I tried to play Elden Ring on top of that and run OBS at the same time, it'd lag. it would lag. It very badly. It would lag immensely. So it's not so much trying to make it to where you're trying to make a model that your computer can just barely handle. It's about taking a model that takes as so little resources as possible to almost not even register on your task manager. You know what I mean? That's the goal. That's the dream right there. Yeah. That's what we hope for. And for the feathers, all we gotta do is stick them on their own UV map, and whenever we apply this whole thing, or whenever we turn them into mesh, they will all have the same, they'll all take up the same level of space right there, and we just paint them. We paint one feather on one layer, and it will paint all the feathers on that same layer. So we don't gotta paint each individual feather. That would be awful. That would suck. That would suck really bad. Makes my carpal tunnel hurt just thinking about it. But I'm not planning on using the desktop for stream software. Well, like I said, you'll be fine. You will definitely be fine. I have a model right now with 4K textures on that I'm using right now. So, you know, you'll be okay. I just don't do it unless the client specifically asks for it. If they say, yes, give me 4K textures, I'll be like, okay, you got it. But if they don't ask for it, I don't give it to them. I don't charge more for it either. It's just you know, not a big deal. Okay, so now we got that. She had rainbow shaded wings. Okay, well, maybe. Maybe. Not really. What I would probably do if she had like rainbow wings, or was like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, like all the way going down like that, it would just take about 7 times as long. But because I would basically just layer all the red wings on one layer, all the orange wings on another layer. And if it wasn't like each feather had a solid color, if they had like a chromatic thing where it was like a gradient where it goes from red to violet as a gradient, so some of the wings might be different colors, I would do that in Substance Painter, and I have a way to. I have tricks. I got lots of tricks. Floor Dragon's got tricks. In fact, I wouldn't even need Substance Painter. I could do this. I could be like convert it to mesh. If I wanted to UV unwrap it like this, I can just go project from view. And then on the UVs, it'll come out looking exactly like it does out here. Because these are all 2D objects, I could just then take this and then I paint the colors directly onto the UV like that. So, I got tricks. I got skills. What are you gonna do about it? Don't judge me, my accents are not very good. I'm not a voice actor. I don't have to have good accents. I don't like this. I think we're getting ready to apply some modifiers here. think we've done everything we can with a low poly model. It's time to start upgrade. We're gonna make a quick copy of the model, hide it just in case, and we're gonna start applying some modifier. Oh, she doesn't need to have the whole. Yeah, she's got a mirrored body, so leave that alone. Never mind. We don't need to do that. But well, actually, we will still need to apply that subdivision surface. So that we can add this to it. We just don't have to apply that mirror modifier. There. Okay. Now that we have that, we can include this in the unwrap. I think we can throw the claws in there. And we'll see about throwing in the teeth. Better to have all of this on one map. Makes it a little bit easier to rig once we get to that stage. I'll give the feathers their own material. Single 10k material would be enough for the feathers. And the eyes, I always give them their own material too. That way they can have the most detail once we get ready to start painting those. Yeah, I want to have this nice, pretty specular on the eyes that looks really detailed. It's worth the pixel. So I'll just throw the hair tie in there too. Well, better, actually, no. Okay. Now we can add some very basic colors just to get it started. God damn. Don't usually use this material. I was just kind of curious what it looks like. M-Tune looks wild in Blender. Holy shit, this is a nightmare. Sheesh. Oh, thanks. I'll just use a... it's not gonna matter because it doesn't export to Blender like... It doesn't export to Unity like that anyway. I just was curious what it would look like. And it is too spooky for me, so we're just gonna use a very simple anime shader. Because the materials in Blender don't always export exactly the same as they do in Unity. So in order to... all we gotta do... All we're really trying to get here is an idea of what we're painting on. Because we just needed to know where the colors are gonna go. The shader that does the... that's gonna do the actual fur is gonna be done in Unity. So we won't see fur for a while. So what I'm doing is appending a couple of procedural materials that we're going to use to kind of speed up the workflow. Need the hair shader. And one more. There's no point in like doing the node setup for the anime shaders that I use in Blender every single time. It's better to just append them from past projects. Okay. Yeah, you can see the difference. This is about 1,000 times simpler. And this is about all we're ever gonna need. Okay. Now we need to give her actual texture. This is the material, but we need to give her a texture. Quick base color of white. Go. And the occlusion occlusion. Or ambient occlusion. That's where we're going to draw some of this fur detail if we need to, and some of the places. We're probably not going to do a ton of that because, well, probably won't need to. But some of these lines, like right here, we have some lines to indicate muscle texture. We're probably going to add that in there. Some hacha here and there. Wait. What did I add that material to? There. I did send a friend request on VRC. All right, I'll be sure to respond to those here pretty soon. Well, Blender just crashed. Your friend request crashed Blender. Let's see how much progress I lost, guys. Let's find out. If it opens at all. Okay, well, it's not that much. We still got our wings. Looks like we still got... okay, we didn't lose very much at all. We, maybe a couple of minutes. I think it just didn't... Yeah, I just didn't append to my materials, that's all. Woo! Alright, so we just gotta re-input those materials that we had before. That could have been much worse. I'm rejecting your friend request. No, I'm just kidding. Block. It wasn't really him. It just sometimes Blender just decides to sneeze and crash just on its own. It'll just do that. And we're just gonna reappend all those materials again. Got one for my hair shader, got one for my body shader. Where's that? Hair shader, there it is. Ooh, okay. So I have 20k now, I can press the button. No, not again. I can never catch a break. Alright, so now we can start painting. Let's just make a quick color palette. I love this. I love this so much. This makes this part so much easier. We add a quick white, we add a black. You never know. And then we start adding the colors down. So these are just, we're gonna be using these just for our base colors. Just pretend that she also has fur. Alright, so now we have two options. We can just paint directly on her body like that, if we wanted to. We won't. That'd be wacky. We can also paint directly onto the texture like this. Wait, why is that not showing up on her? There we go. I was like, it's because I had it assigned to the hair, but not to the body. There we go. There. Big difference. Now she's got some anime cell shading. So, like I said, we can just start painting on her on the body like this, like she's a Warhammer figurine. We can paint on the texture itself. But we're not really gonna need to do that. We just are putting down base colors. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the feathers on the same thing, on the same UV map too, because that'll make this, again, easier to export. And since they're not gonna have like super high detailed meshes, it shouldn't be too big of a. That'll be perfect right there. Now, we'll go back to adding base colors. Yeah, she's gonna be really easy to paint because she's just got a lot of Wait a minute, what happened here? Oh. It's the shading. Yeah. There. There's some, because like this was entirely gray, and I was like, what the heck? What's going on there? Needed to add the material to the feathers. We're gonna do... Make sure I grab the right color. Yeah. Oh, I was like, why didn't that paint? It's because it didn't unwrap very well. Because look, if it doesn't paint on it, that means it didn't get UV unwrapped, and it's because I didn't UV unwrap the eyelids, or the eye lashes. I forgot. I'm a professional. Alright, let's do the eyes now. I guess I can get this in real quick. Yeah, let's do the eyes. Okay, so I have a strange trick for the eyes. So I have this procedural material here. that projects an eye, a very nice looking eye texture onto a model, onto a sphere model here. So what we do is we go to shading and we start screwing around with that eye until it looks the way we want it to look. This sphere has our specular on it. Actually, hide that for a second. Focus on the under eye. This cuts down on how much time I need to spend painting an eye, because a lot of this detail can be done here. So look at that. It would take me forever to like sit here and just like barely paint out these speculars. Let's see, what was the color we're going for? Like a darker blue. I think we got that in our color. There. For our rim color, whoops. My mouse is starting to glitch out. I don't know if you could tell. Also, my hand's starting to get shaky. They do that sometimes. And see, now we can kind of mess with the strand details, little bits of things here and there. I actually don't use these too often because I just end up modeling it in myself, and it looks better. Whoops. He just took some drugs. Damn it. Whoa. My mouse. Okay, I'm just not gonna use the mouse. I'm just gonna type it in myself. Way too big. Okay, it's just getting bigger. There. Alright, that'll be fine. Alright. So, I still haven't figured out, like, a really easy way to project that onto an anime eye, because this specific material is meant to be put onto this, a sphere. So what I basically have to do is I have to just take this, take a screenshot of it, put it into, like, Photoshop, and then just crop out the eyeball itself, and then paste that onto a flat texture. It's not a perfect solution. It's not an elegant solution, but it works. And sometimes if I don't feel like opening up Photoshop, I'll just use Microsoft Paint. It also gets the job done. Hang on, I'm just gonna import this right into Paint. Nice. Oops. It's really easy too, because I don't need the white parts of the eye. I just need the blue part in the middle. The white part's gonna come from the anime eye. I don't know. Call that the eye cage. Just removing the background now. Because it needs to be like a background free image. Well, it doesn't have to, I guess, but it is nicer. Oof, I'm getting hungry. Okay, got it. It's saving it now, and now we don't need this anymore. We can come up straight to our iris right up here. Give it its own texture, or its own material, Quinoa iris. Image texture. And then we just open up the image we just made. Cool. Now we UV unwrap that image. Or don't have to UV unwrap it, but we just have to You can nearly stare into your eyes. Yes, you're just about there. You'll finally have like actual eyes to look into. There. And it came out almost perfect. There we have it. And whenever it's rendered and done, you won't see any of this like shadow in here. There, that's a more accurate look at what it's gonna look like. This is going to have an emissive material in it, so it's always going to be bright. Now let's do the hair. Wait, what? I don't know. Possible, but the red is only on the inside? Oh, yes. Yes. That's gonna be possible. I don't know why the specular's all Here, it should be on the outside. There. And then we just make sure that it has the correct color right here. Start with that came out a little bright. Now it's too dark. There. And then to the specular. Cool. So that's how we get it on the outside. Now we have a second material here. It's gonna have all the same stuff. Right here. And we make this the under hair. Wait. 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 I have made a mistake. Okay. There was one more thing I was gonna do that I totally forgot. I was gonna make this a little more curly. I just never, I forgot to get to that part. So that it's not just like going straight down. There we go. Yeah. Because once it's a mesh like this, we can have a lot finer detail refinements. And also when it has color, it's a little easier to tell what you're doing and what it's gonna look like when it's done. Yeah, she'll have the under hair color. It might just be something I add a little bit later on. But yeah, she'll have it up in here to her bangs. Giving her a little bit of a brush. So now it's wavy in this direction, and it should also be wavy in this direction. Barbara's doing a good job. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you trusted me with your long wavy hair. Now that it's a mesh too, we'll also be able to add in the loose hairs here. Down here. Let's go ahead and do that. Save. And then once we get it looking all blocky like that, we just go to sculpt mode again. Smooth it out. Pull it around. I've been meaning to ask, did you draw the reference yourself? Didn't really see if there was a signature on it. Wasn't sure if that was your signature or not. This would probably just be easier to add as a path. Been a while. That's all right. I was just curious to see if you had designed it because it's a good design. I think it's a really good artwork too. She's very recognizable, yes. Definitely different than all the other dragons I've made thus far. Gotta love it when your barber is able to perfectly sculpt the stray hairs to look exactly like how they're supposed to look. What the heck is that? What? I have no idea what this is. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be this crazy amalgamation of wacky stuff in order to make a really nice design. Sometimes the simplest little tweaks and changes to a traditional dragon design are all you need. Like, I kind of struggled to stand out with my first design, but then even after I did my redesign, my 2.0 model, I still kind of felt like there wasn't really much that separated me from like just a typical dragon. But then I added the molten horns, and that really made a difference. I think that was a really good identifier for me. And it's just such a small thing, and it's molten horns that glowed. Really did the trick. And also the book bag. I did like the book. Alright. One thing she's been missing up until now are bangs. Brazilian invading the live. It's okay. We love Brazil. Hola from South Texas. I don't speak. I barely speak English. Half Mexican, so I'm only barely able to understand Spanish when I see it. So you came to troll, but I hope you stay for the good time. I could say 3 words in Latin. Yeah, that's all you need. You just need the 3 words. No, my mom was a native, or she was a Mexican immigrant. And her first language was Spanish, but she learned English so well that her accent was so perfect. And she never had, like, no one ever could guess that she was actually Mexican. Everyone thought she was white because she was very pale-skinned compared to a lot of Mexicans. And she very often got accused of, like, or not really accused, but like people would just like assumed she was white because like my dad was white, and my the entire family on her side was also fairly white, mostly Spaniard. You know, very strong Spaniard blood in their lineage. And the thing was, is that kind of carried down to me. So like, I would be sitting around like at a gathering somewhere, family gathering, and I would look super white because not only is my dad white, but my mom's really light-skinned, and I would tell people, yeah, I'm half Mexican, and they're like, no, dude, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. They're like, oh yeah, say something in Spanish. I'm like, I don't know how to speak Spanish. And they're like, yeah, that's what I thought. It's because you're white. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's just that my mom didn't really push teaching me a second language. You know, she didn't speak it very much herself. So whenever it came down to teaching me and my sister how to speak it, she never, unless we'd asked her to do it, she would never teach us. And you know, we're just kids. You know, we don't care about anything. You know, we're just kids. We have no concept of the future. We don't realize that, like, hey, learning a second language would actually be really, really, really good for our futures. Now, we're not thinking about that shit. But I kind of wish I could go back in time and be like, hey, Lord, maybe you should learn how to speak Spanish. Mom's not gonna make you do it. You should just ask her to teach you. Probably be a lot of jobs that would have opened up for me. Being bilingual is a huge deal here in the US. It's a very rare thing here in the US, or fairly rare thing in the US. Wasn't much of a Brazilian invasion in our YouTube stream, was it? Could have been worse. Much, much worse. Could you do something against the invasion? If I wanted to, yeah. I could have banned it. And I wouldn't be losing much if I just like went over here and turned off the YouTube stream. Like if it got to the point where there was more invaders or trolls than there were like legit viewers, then I can just reach over, turn off the YouTube stream, and then turn it back on. Yeah, this hair is coming along much nicer now that we're adding in all of these little details. A lot easier to do it once you can really see. Blanking out. Does every dragon translate well into 3D? I guess any good reference can translate well into 3D. As long as there's a good reference or even a half decent one, it can translate well into 3D. Like, as you can see, this is coming along pretty well. I'm starting to notice that her eyes might be a little big, but I don't know. I can make them smaller pretty easy if you wanted to, but yeah, I know, but just about any design can come along pretty well. But if the reference is kind of bad, or I guess not bad, but like hard to read, then there's no guarantee that the model's gonna come out looking exactly the way that you want it to. I'm glad that you think the hair's coming along pretty good. Since we got a lot of polygons to work with here, this is I actually can make the hair look really detailed and really nice. Very nice. Hmm. Uh, yeah, she'll destroy your hometown. There we go. And we'll put a little bit of red down here. It's not the... Don't be lazy, Lord. Do it right. Just start deleting all the vertices of the hair inside here, because you're never going to see this hair, so might as well just get rid of it. That way it saves us some computing power here. Shaving off bits and pieces every day. think I'll just keep what's right here. And I'll delete the rest because I don't think it's ever really anything on the neck right here is going to show up for the red hair. Most likely not. Like right here. Like we're doing the nut, like we're cutting away some of the under layers of your hair. We're thinning you out a little bit. Thinning out your roots. Means less polygons to load? Yes. That's what we're doing. Right now, it's already like a pretty low poly model. But you know, always best to optimize where you can. There we go. Oh wait, I got a ponytail. What do I want to do? Just to be safe, my PC doesn't stand in flames. Yes. Yes, let's not do that. Or it's like you have your model going, and then you boot up something like Master Duel, and then just something like as low graphics like Master Duel, and then your computer just fucking explodes. You're in a rank. You're like in a very important rank match as you're about to approach platinum, and then bam. I'll send you a picture if it happens. No, I don't want. Nope. Couldn't have been me. My models are perfect. Nope. Must have been you. You must have done something crazy. Whoops. My models are perfect from beginning. Oh, Flippy, quit licking my fingers. You don't know where they've been. Oh, he's so weird and gross. Stop it. I don't know what I had for lunch then, but you think is so delicious. Oh wait, no, yeah, I do actually. I had a quesadillas, so that's chicken in it. He likes the chicken. I think that'll do fine right there. There we go. I think that is a pretty good head of hair right there. If I do say so myself. Let's see. Let's see. Guess now would be the time to do the fur cards. Yep, it's about that time. The music's acting up again? No. Why? I have no idea why that one would be acting up of all things. Like if my voice would be the thing I would think would be cutting out more than anything, because like I'm really bad about like staying next to my microphone. I have a bad habit of just like leaning back and I'm like way over here, talking like the microphone's still in my face. Okay, What do I want to do next? Actually, perfect thing to do next. There we are. Yep. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make her eyes a little bit smaller. Now that I see it in color, I'm like, these are a little big for me. There we go. Some very sympathetic. That's better. All right, I can hear. I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach rumbling, but it's rumbling. It's time for dinner. So I think this will be good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it good for now. And then next time we will come down here and we're gonna start making some fur cards by just taking these. We're gonna pull out little cards like this all around where we want the fur. And then we're gonna paint fur textures on here using alpha painting. And they're gonna look really nice. Have real fuzzy elbows. We'll also paint the details right here. The indentions there. Add the fur there, and then that will be pretty much it. Oh, I guess we have to color the inside of her mouth too, but you know, that's not gonna be hard. And then she'll be ready for rigging at that point. Yeah, and then we can start posing her, putting her in. We can start doing renders, all that cool stuff. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Keen. We'll see you next time. Imagine it's getting pretty late for you. Let's see if we can, is there anyone we can raid right now? We're gonna send everybody on. Oh yes, Flippy, I know you're hungry too. Oh yes. Let's see. Oh, Saban's playing the new Dead Space, I think. So I'll send y'all over that way. It's 1 a.m. for me. Oh, go to bed. Go to bed. You gotta go to work in the morning. All right. And, oh, actually, I gotta make something we'll do next time. The lantern next time. All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day. Keen, you have a good night. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.